Hello out there to our Mammoth Heights Elementary families and students who have selected the 100% e-learning option to fit their family's needs for the 2020-2021 school year. This is our e-learning virtual orientation. Hello to all of our MHE families out there that have selected the 100% online learning experience for your child and that best fits your family's needs. Now, this school year is most definitely going to have a different feel to it than other school years in our past. And that's okay. You know why? I truly believe that we will become a stronger and better school after having faced all these challenges in today's world. And hey, our Mammoth Heights School has always extended beyond our classroom and our campus walls. I truly believe that Mammoth Heights is where you are at. And even if you're learning online from home, you're still a big part of our MHE family. Now, I hope you and your family can get some great information from this virtual orientation for our e-learners. We have special messages from Mrs. P, from Mrs. Coveney, and from Mrs. Sistek to give you some up-to-date information as we begin this e-learning experience together. Now, we still have a lot of exciting things planned for this school year. We haven't forgot about you. Well, I still am excited to connect with each of you through our Good Morning Mammoth Heights morning show. I'm excited to be able to put together some virtual energy bus assemblies. Yeah, that's right. You can still qualify to be an energy bus student of the month. And you know what? Mr. H may just be dropping by your house to drop off some very special MHE swag. Okay, with that, I wanted to make sure you guys have a great learning experience this school year wherever you are at, because Mammoth Heights will always be there for you. Have a great school year. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. And here's a message from our assistant principal, Mrs. Coveney.
Hey, Mammoth Heights e-learners, welcome back to MHE. For those of you that are new, I'm Mrs. Coveney, the assistant principal. We are so excited for you to be a part of our school this year, even if it's from home, which is pretty cool. So my only advice is make sure you're being a positive ambassador of Mammoth Heights, that you're being the driver, that you're loving your passengers, and you're always transforming negativity. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.
All right, thank you so much, Mrs. Coveney. I know she's excited to get this school year started and supporting you at home and your needs in your virtual learning experience. We also want to make sure you guys understand how we are going to be continuing to connect to our community. Even though we're learning in different spaces, we still want to stay connected. And we're going to be doing that through student council. Our students are still going to have the ability to vote and run for student council virtually as well. We look at continuing our Energy Bus Student of the Month program. I hope to do some virtual Energy Bus assemblies, and our e-learning students out there in our community are still eligible to become an Energy Bus Student of the Month. Of course, we have our National Elementary Honor Society. That's for our 5th and 6th graders, and I will be coordinating with our e-learning teachers who have our students in 5th and 6th grade, just to make sure we can continue to understand how they're grading and how we can relate those grades to what our qualifications are to become an NEHS member. So that's going to continue even for our e-learners. That's something special and unique to Mammoth Heights. And like I said in my introductory video, you just never know when Mr. H might be showing up at your home to deliver some MHE gear. And of course, we have our Good Morning Mammoth Heights show. That has been a staple for the last 4 years, now moving into year 5 for the show, where we talk about our birthday announcements, Energy Bus principles, the lifelong skills and guidelines, and other school announcements. So please subscribe today, because then you'll get notifications on your phone when the newest Good Morning Mammoth Heights show has been downloaded to YouTube. So go to YouTube and search Good Morning Mammoth Heights or Mammoth Heights Elementary and subscribe today. birthday announcements will still include all of our e-learning students. And we have Picture Day scheduled, and that is actually coming up for our e-learning students on Friday, September 4th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We're going to have it set up by the story steps, and you can kind of see when we're asking our cohorts to show up here at school so that they can get their picture taken and still be a part of our yearbook and other things that we need them for. We use their pictures in Infinite Campus. So we are looking forward to having you guys have that opportunity. And that way you can also order, if you so choose, those beginning of the year pictures. But we, at the same time, we'll be monitoring our capacity near the story steps so that we can continue to honor our social distancing requirements. So not everybody will be able to come into the building at the same time, depending on our numbers. And here is a message from our very own Miss P.
Good morning. Hello, MHE learners. I'm so excited you can still be a part of our community. I miss you all like crazy, and I cannot wait until I can see you in person again. I wanted to give you all a little bit of an update on how I'm still going to be your school counselor this year. So even though you're e-learning from home, you are still very much a part of our MHE community, and I am very much your school counselor. I'm going to be available to you whenever you need, just like when you were here. Just instead of us meeting in person, we're going to be emailing, or we're going to be doing some Google Hangouts. For parents, I'm going to give you an idea of what this year is going to look like as far as how we're going to address kids' emotional needs this year. I don't know if you've heard of SEL, it's social emotional learning. We're going to be addressing that here at MHE, and we're also going to be addressing it for our e-learners. For our e-learners, look at my notes, make sure I got the right name here. We are going to be using a program called Purpose Prep, and that is going to be a part of Edgenuity. All the teachers on Edgenuity are going to be trained in this Purpose Prep. I'm going to be a consultant. So if your child needs anything as far as social emotional needs, definitely come to me as far as if you need a meeting, email, that sort of thing. But as far as the curriculum goes, that's going to be delivered by your child's e-learning teacher. I'm developing a website this year, so it'll make our communication a little easier. There's also going to be a Bitmoji office on there, and I'm going to make sure you guys all have access to that. It's got fun things to click on for the kids and you. There's going to be videos on there to help kids calm down if they're struggling in the red zone or the yellow zone or the blue zone, ways to help them get back to the green zone. Lots of great information on there. There's also going to be a form this year. This is kind of new. Kids can click on to make an appointment with me through Google Hangout or through email, or we can even talk on the phone if that's better. And there's also going to be a section on there where parents can click to be able to contact me. We can create any sort of a Google Hangout or phone deal, however you want to do it. So that's going to be available to the parents and the kids. Those are already on our school website. The student click is under student on the Mammoth Heights website, and the parent link is under parent resources, family resources on our school link. And then it's also going to be on my website once I kick that off. To top it all off, what we're going to be doing this year is I'm also going to be delivering monthly lessons to not only Mammoth Heights in-person students, but also to e-learners, and that's all going to be virtual. There may be some of me live, I'm not sure yet, depending how brave I get with all this, but definitely there'll be monthly lessons, and we'll make sure that you get those lessons as well, and they're going to focus on zones of regulation, emotion management, anxiety. Goodness knows we're all dealing with a lot of anxiety in these times. And that about wraps it up. My email's the same, phone number's the same here at the school. If you need to get a hold of me, please do not hesitate, and I am here to help you in any way I can. Let's have a great year.
Thank you so much, Mrs. P. That is amazing that we still have her to be a great resource for all of our students at Mammoth Heights, whether you're a hybrid student or an e-learning student. Here is a message from our very own Mrs. Sistek.
Hi, Mammoth Heights e-learning families. I'm Mrs. Sistek. I'm the STEM teacher here. I'm also the technology administrator. So I do everything to support you with your tech needs for our building. I'm going to go ahead and take off my mask since no one's in the building, but I wanted to discuss a few things with you so that you're prepared for your students' e-learning experience. So first of all, you had an option to request a device from our school for e-learning, and I got that list. Today is the deadline, so you have until tonight to request one if you still need to. You should have received an email from me earlier last week in regards to needing to request that device. If you do request a device, we need you to fill out a student technology agreement to borrow our device from school. Every student who is borrowing a device is going to get a Chromebook with their name on it as well, and I've already programmed it, and your students already signed in, but when it goes to sleep, you may have to sign in again. So one of the things that you'll see when you come to pick up your device, if you requested one, is a Clever badge, and this is a new way just to scan a QR code, which bypasses the long email login and the password, and this will just get you into everything faster. There's also some really cool stuff that you'll see in it in regards to a QR code reader for tech support that you could use with your smartphone, and also a link to my website. If you, regardless if you've actually had asked for a device or not, if you need tech support, the best way to start is to go to my website. And my website is linked through our school website, mammothheights.com, and you can find me under the Specials Teachers tab because I teach STEM here. Also, we've created a page on my website just for e-learning families with tech support and tech tips. And as things come in and I receive new information, I will be updating that as well. So you'll want to check that out. One thing that is open for all e-learning families is MHE's Tech Bootcamp, which we are doing here at school. And it's a way to set up a digital classroom with your families at home. And we talk about digital citizenship, and there's instructions and a link on my website for you if you're interested in doing that with your family. So again, come and see me on Friday between 9 and 10 if you've requested a device, and come through the car lane. Please put a sign with your child's last name on it, and we will bring your devices contactless out to your trunk when you open it. We are so excited to see you guys. We're so excited to have you still a part of our MHE family. And again, I'm here for your tech support needs, so please fill out a help ticket, which the link is on the main page of my website if you need tech support, or try to troubleshoot yourself with some of my tech tips. Can't wait to see you guys. Bye.
All right, thank you so much, Mrs. Sistek. She is a gem and has worked extremely hard this summer and these first few days of school to make sure every student has the technology they need to be able to have a successful 2020-21 school year. So with that, I'm just going to highlight some of the things we're working on with MHE technology devices. So as part of eLearning, MHE will providing those devices to families who have requested one. This is always optional. Device pickup for our e-learning families will be tomorrow, Friday, August 21st, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. All families borrowing a device must fill out a technology agreement for each student, and there's a link for the technology agreement. All right, and I'll let you just read the rest of that. Once again, device pickup Friday, August 21st. That's tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Curbside pickup here in our car lane near the main entrance by the flagpole, and it'll be contactless delivery. Here's another screenshot of that device, MHE tech support, with the QR code readily available and some other helpful hints to get your students started with e-learning. More family resources for our MHE families. As part of our MHE family, you still have access to many resources in our building. Did you know that you can still order lunch from the cafeteria? All students who are registered in e-learning and hybrid learning have the ability to get lunch. It's free to those on the free and reduced meal program. Just click on that link for you to go through those paperwork to get the free and reduced lunch, and you can kind of see when those things will happen. Now, I'm not sure if these links are working through this audio presentation. I'll also be sending you the actual presentation so that in that way, those links will work. E-learning teachers and your 100% e-learning teachers, and I'll let you read through that slide. I think the most important information in this slide is that families still have the opportunity to reevaluate their educational needs at semester end. So you can continue to use the online 100% platform with your e-learning teacher, or you can choose to come back to MHE either in the hybrid model or whatever model that we find ourselves in. If it's 100% in person, 5 days a week, or hybrid. Also know, we still are not aware of your e-learning teachers and who has been assigned to teach your student. That's something that we're still waiting for. I know I have one MHE teacher who has signed up, so there's a good chance you could get an MHE, well, not a very good chance, but there's a chance you could get an MHE teacher who has signed up for this role. But the rest of them will be Douglas County School District teachers from across the county who have signed up to be an e-learning teacher. And there's some more information about Edgenuity, the platform that our e-learning teachers will be using to deliver the curriculum. K through 5 Edgenuity, and there's also a 6 through 12 Edgenuity, different kind of platforms for different grade levels. Once again, if I click too fast through this, I will make sure you have access to the Google Slides presentation so you can peruse the entire presentation at your own pace and own leisure. Once again, I hope everyone out there has an amazing e-learning experience. We want our kids to be successful no matter where they are at. We are big believers in that our campus extends beyond our walls, and now it's a part of your own home. And that's the way it's always been in my view. We're just making it a little more official with the homeschool e-learning situation where we find ourselves in during this era of COVID. But we really want everyone to have an amazing e-learning experience. We want everyone to feel a part of our MHE community. There's a lot of resources here available still for our families. But one thing I cannot promise you, that if your student is misbehaving at home during e-learning, can't promise that I'm going to be out there to help you out. I think that's going to be all on you. That is a joke, of course. And I know you guys are going to do great with this e-learning experience. I hope this presentation has helped clarify some things that you needed to know when it comes to e-learning. And of course, like I said, we are always available and at the ready to support you in any way that we can. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you guys soon.